Alright, I think we're recording. Okay. Hello. Once again, my show is being recorded. I think this time it's going up on the WSVA YouTube, though. I don't know. When you're listening to it, I guess you'll know. This is episode
72.
This is. I feel like this is episode 6 or 7.
It's not 6. It's past 6.
7?
7 or 8. 7, probably.
This is episode 7 of He Talks a Lot with my wonderful co-host Finn.
This is Finn.
Finn is the Chewy to my Chelsea Handler. The Andy Richter to my Conan. Which, by the way, his girlfriend likes Conan. Like, Finn should have dressed up as Conan for Halloween, because it would have been fun for them. Because, I don't know. She likes Conan. Which is weird, because Conan's really not attractive.
No, he's not. He's literally not. There's, and Conan will tell you that.
Conan
if you probably
will tell you that.
If you probably met him.
Conan specifically will tell you that. I forgot the camera things on. I just took out my retainer because I feel like I'm having a lisp. Then talk for a second so I can put my retainer away.
Alright, I'm here to talk. Finn talks a lot. Welcome to the show. I'm really tired. I took a break from... You weren't on the radio show last week, were you?
No, I didn't feel good.
Oh, right. That's right. Yeah, B talks a lot, but she doesn't have a tooth. So.
Yeah. I lost my tooth. I feel like I talked about this actually when we were on it last time. About what
yeah,
happened
but you
to my
didn't have
tooth.
it lost already. You didn't get it taken out.
They finally pulled my tooth. I have a little bit of a lisp when I take the thing out, but I also don't talk correctly when I have it in.
Oh.
So it's a win-lose. Well, I mean, it's a lose-lose situation. Yeah, they pulled my tooth. They then drilled or screwed a titanium rod into my jaw. So soon, in 6 months, they will put a permanent fake tooth on there. For now, I have a retainer that has a denture in it, and I wear that. Yeah, but when they pulled the tooth, it literally looks like if they were to cut off a baby's pinky finger. Like, that's what it looked like. Because, the root comes out. No joke.
That's so gross. I don't even want to hear that. Ugh.
They didn't even let me look at it that long. I was a little upset. I wanted to take a picture of it. Because I feel like no one believes me what it looked like.
I don't think it's relevant.
Well, for this week, I never texted Zoe back. So you have to talk for a second.
Alright, so B's got to text a special someone. She might watch this show, she might not.
I literally just said her name. I don't know why you have to say special.
The special someone is named Zoe, Greek last name.
Greek last name.
I don't know how to... Panagius, right?
Yeah, Panagius? I don't know. I'm going to have to ask her to tell me how to say it again.
Zoe, if you watch this show, Miss Armstrong is Professor Armstrong. Allison is a very big fan of your last name.
Alright, can you elaborate for someone who's not Zoe?
Our professor is always, asking if she speaks Greek, every week.
She
just doesn't. She's like, no, I don't speak Greek.
She didn't even know what the 2 dots above the E in her name were. She had to text her dad and ask. He speaks Greek, apparently. I think. Don't let it be silent. I'm still texting.
Well, my friend, Dylan Carmen, do you know who that is?
Does he go here?
No, he's from Little Egg. He's from where we grew up. He was a friend of mine growing up. He's a photographer, and he went to VO for photography and stuff, and he just landed a job with this professional photographer who's worked with some big names back in the day, and his daughter is also becoming a photographer, and they're based in Seattle. And he was offered a job up there, and to work under this professional, kind of like a mentorship.
Who do you know who the professional is?
I forget his name, but Dylan just took he kind of took a road trip in quotes up to Seattle. Right now he's in Portland, so he's gonna be up there by tomorrow. But that's really awesome for him. Like, I'm happy for him. He's wanted to do photography for a long time. I remember he talked to my dad about it a little bit. My dad tried convincing him not to.
Why?
My dad was a professional photographer. He doesn't, he lost his business, and a lot of photographers in that era lost the business because everything started going digital. It's a lot harder to find jobs now as a professional photographer, since everyone can do it, you know?
Yeah, but I feel like that just makes it more special, like,
Of course.
you get a job.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely. And especially if you got something to show for it, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like anybody could be a photographer, anybody could edit, but not everybody can do it well, or can get a job, or loves it, or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, it was my dad's career for, 20 years.
And what does he do now?
Not photography.
Well, no shit, Sherlock.
I mean, he's had other jobs. But
well, I don't know. I literally...
he doesn't, he wouldn't get back into the photography business.
No, but what does he do now? Like, the only thing I know about your dad is that he's your dad.
Yeah.
And that he also shares the same first name.
I don't really know what his job is. I mean, he has a job, but I don't really know anything about it.
Finn doesn't love his dad as much. He doesn't care.
No, I love my dad.
He's supposed to be like, no, I love my dad. He's great.
It's like he has to drive for his job. That's what I know it is. It's not, yeah. He made some good money back in the day, though. He told me he was, up and coming kind of photographer. Like, everybody wanted to do business with him back then. Apparently he still gets calls from his clients asking if he still does photography, but he doesn't. He still has all his equipment, though.
I'm literally Googling your dad.
I don't know if anything's going to come up. He was around before then. He was mainly relevant before the internet. His business died before I was even, 4 years old, I think. Maybe even younger.
It corrected the spelling on your last name.
Handel.
I know. Wait, does your dad go by Chris?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you're gonna find anything. You might find a boat towing, little charters, I think it is, or something.
I'm not getting anything. There is a new Chris Handel though, who does photography, but it's digital work. So I know it's not your dad.
Yeah.
Because your dad hates digital.
I mean, he uses digital photography and stuff like that, but he just doesn't like how it changed everything, I guess. Because literally, the digital age made photography accessible to everybody, whereas film, you had to be trained to use, or you had to study, film photography, and the practice was a lot different than just being able to pick up a disposable camera, a digital photography, and then having it on the internet for everybody to because I don't know, it's a lot of things. The internet especially was a big deal, that a lot of photographers lost jobs.
No, I mean, I get that. I know that. It's just I mean, I don't think film is that hard to do. But I'm not, I don't know. I don't take away from what your dad did, and, I definitely don't take away from the fact that, digital took away from him. But, I don't know. I think digital was a great development.
Oh, yeah.
So, because that's what I like to shoot digital.
It's good, but I think it's just made the job feel a lot harder.
Yeah.
Digital, it's you can't, it kind of gave you a new way to take photos, and now you can especially with programs online, you using them through like Photoshop or something like that. Like if I were to take photos, I'd incorporate like my drawing or something into it. Like I'd take photos and like illustrate on them digitally or something like that.
Oh wait, that reminds me. Let's tell our not current listeners, but listeners. Let's just pretend that we have listeners. Let's tell our listeners. Well, I want to tell our listeners. I got this assignment this week to do. I don't know how we worded it, but like we have to basically reimagine the art. Okay, so we all brought in a print. All right, our favorite photo that we've taken. And we put it down, we all put them down on his desk, like the professor's desk, and then we had to pick a random one, okay? So, after that, we have to now make it into art again. We can either, I gotta sneeze. Did you say bless you, listener? Did you? I didn't hear it. You should say it louder next time.
Oh, bless you.
I didn't mean you. I was just making a joke. Like the people across the airwaves should, I think I might have to sneeze again. Is it dusty in here or am I sick?
The air's thick.
The air is thick. Wow. Like Kim Kardashian thick, you think?
Yeah.
With the 2 C's.
Yeah, I walked in here, I was like, this air is thick as fuck. I was just like,
damn.
It was pretty hot. It was
pretty hot. Okay. So, we picked a new print. Someone else in our class's print. And, we have to reimagine. We could paint on it. We could draw on it. We could rip it up. And tape it back together. We could do whatever. We could scan it and do something on a computer. Could make a video. Hell, he said we could sleep with it and then describe the experience.
Did he?
Yeah. I'm not gonna do that. I don't really want to sleep with the subway train.
Describe the experience.
Yeah.
It felt like a train to the depths of my soul and dreams. And
when he told us we could do that, he picked up a picture of a print. He picked up a print that was a picture of 2 hands. And he was like, maybe this isn't a good example. Because it was like the hands, like the hands could be on you while you're asleep. Get it? So.
I felt like a sexual entity was touching my body.
But literally, that is one of my assignments. We have to reimagine the art, and I just don't know what to do. I mean, I kind of know what to do. I'm either going to cut up like a magazine or maybe paint one of my little ghosties on there. But it's going to be lame. Who knows? Maybe I'll do a couple things. Finn is literally looking at the door. He's not paying attention. Don't mind Finn.
I was looking at the drawings I made 2 weeks ago.
Are they still there?
Yeah, I think I want to take a photo of them.
Well, go do it. No, Finn, you're confined to the couch.
Oh, someone put oh no.
Finn almost lost his art. It was very upsetting. While Finn does that, I just want to tell all the listeners that, I don't think I'm going to tell Zoe about the show. Because, if I told her, then she would have to hear how I'm going to tell everybody about how I went on a date.
Does she know you're on a radio show?
Yeah.
She's going to find it somehow.
If she remembers. I say a lot of things.
If she's alive. If she's alive.
But I went on a date. It was my first date ever. So I'm just saying I went on a date. I feel like I shouldn't, talk about it.
No, don't say that. Keep talking.
Keep talking?
Yeah, you already started.
Alright. I don't know. It was very nice. We talked for, 3 hours. I got 4 phone calls, though, in 3 hours. And, usually I don't get any phone calls. I don't know what happened. First Nick called me because the whole date started with I was going to get there early. And Nick was like, we're going to kill time. So we went into 7-Eleven. Nick is my cousin, by the way. Or we went into CVS. And then he was like, I'm going to get a drink. And he couldn't find a drink he liked. So we were going to go to 7-Eleven. And then he was like, you know what? I'm feeling Starbucks. Where was I meeting Zoe? Starbucks. So I'm literally in there with Nick. And she walks up and she's like, hi. I'm like, hi. Like, oh, fuck. I'm with my cousin, and it's a date. That's good.
Me, my cousin, and my date.
Yeah, me, my cousin, and my date. It's funny because Nick's sister literally called that I would do this. She was like, you know, can you imagine, like, if it's like the movies where the one person doesn't know it's a date, but the other person knows it's a date, and the person who doesn't know it's a date brings a friend to the date? And she was like, and I was like, oh, no, don't say that. I hope she doesn't bring a friend. And Gigi goes, no, I think you would do that. I think you would invite Nick. And what happened? Nick was there.
So he wants to go, too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why you ask him for dating advice on stuff like that when he'd ask to go on your date.
Literally,
Anyway, like...
I feel like Nick is the type to be like, you know what? If you're going out to lunch, I'll just sit a couple like tables over, and I'll listen in and make sure you're doing good.
I feel like if it were me, he'd just be like, I'll come with you.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
going
I'll
on a
sit down
date with
with
Liv? All right, I'm coming.
He's like, yeah, I'm hungry, I'll come.
Yeah.
I feel like he's done that before.
Has he?
Not a bad thing. He hasn't done it in a bad way, but I think he's done it. I don't remember. You can't ask me if I remember because I'm trying to think, but... Oh, fuck. I feel like he has.
Could you imagine if that was the first time Olivia met him?
Oh, he was over my house later that night. The first time I hung out with Liv.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How was it? Like, was she still there? Like, was she at your house, or?
No, we went out on a date. Like, it was a whole adventure. The first time we went out to Bass River. We went to a state forest, starting off in the morning. And then we went.
I have to tell Olivia to listen to this.
Then we went to Long Beach Island, which is near where we live. And we basically went down to Ship Bottom. No, Beach Haven.
One of the towns.
We went to one of the towns. Ship Bottom. We went to Ship Bottom. And, it was cool. We hung out on the park and talked for a while. Then we went to the lighthouse. The Barnegat Lighthouse. Drove all the way up there. And, then we made out. And then, yeah. I drove her home afterwards.
Wow. He made out with her and drove her home. Such a gentleman.
I mean...
What? What?
I can't get into the nitty-gritty.
It's funny because Olivia was like, kissing on the first date, I don't know.
Well,
like,
no, if it's not for you. That's what I mean. You can, but it might not...
No, but like the way she said it to me, like after I was telling her about my date, like she was like, yeah, I don't know if that would have been a good idea. And like, I didn't think you guys kissed on the first date because she made it sound like you guys didn't talk to each other on your first date.
No, we did.
Like she made it sound like you guys were like really awkward and you like barely talked.
Oh, we were awkward, but we did kiss. She initiated the first one, actually.
Wow,
well,
go
I mean,
Liv.
Like we both, I was about to, but she more or less initiated it.
Wow.
So.
See, this is a straight couple I like. I don't like all the straight couples, but, you know, this couple, they're okay.
Let's get back to you guys. You and Zoe.
Get back to the gays.
The gays.
Always bring it back to the gays.
Wait, is
That's
it?
how you get views.
I say, you guys is just like a figure of speech, and I don't mean it when I talk to. I don't mean like I don't generally mean guys when I
Did
say
you
it.
recently offend someone? Is this
No,
what
I
it is?
feel like I feel like is that offensive to call girls guys? Like say what up guys or what's up guys or something like that.
I think it might be offensive to someone who like maybe like they're worried that they don't look like a girl. Like sometimes when I meet new people, I get nervous that they don't know I'm a girl. Like, because Mary made me feel bad about that one. She's like, well, I didn't know your pronouns. I waited, because you go by B, and, like, I was very nervous, because, like, you dress so, like that, and da-da-da. And like,
Oh yeah, I understand the pronouns.
in that case scenario, like, if she said, hey, guys, and, like, she really meant, like, hey, guys, like, males,
Yeah, like
that would have, yeah, that's not okay, but,
like that's not what I mean though.
yeah,
I
think
just
it depends on the person.
I literally never mean it as like a guys thing unless I'm with my group of friends, like my personal group of friends
Your
from New
dude
Jersey.
friends?
My dude friends.
Finn has dude friends.
And but otherwise I just mean it as like a whole, like a group of people, just like what's up guys.
No, I do the same thing. I don't think it's offensive. I just think that it depends on the person.
Yeah.
Because there might be girls who think they don't look like girls, and then if you say, "Hey, dude,"
because I'm like trying to be friends with everybody in my class.
Wow, does that mean you spoke to Zoe today?
She's like the only person I haven't spoken to in that class.
Oh my God.
She's literally the only one.
Okay.
But she also doesn't speak.
Just some background information.
She also doesn't speak.
For our viewers, Zoe, the girl I went on a date with, she is in Finn's classes, okay? I literally tell them both every day that they should talk to each other. Has it happened? No. Do I think it's going to happen at some point soon? No.
Listen, I was about to today, but I wasn't sure if I was gonna say, so you're talking to B, or something like that, or how's B? How am I gonna start a random conversation with her?
Why are you the nervous one?
I'm not nervous, but it's just weird. I'm just coming up to her, like, I come up to her desk, or her computer while she's working. What's up? I'm Finn. I mean, you know me, but...
I literally talk about you guys to each other.
And we don't talk.
Yeah. Like...
But she already wants to fight me.
Yeah, Zoe's gonna deck Finn. Because he took a video of her on the bus one time. And she's like, I'm gonna deck him. So, she's gonna deck Finn. She's gonna punch him in the face.
I punch back.
Yeah, he's gonna punch back. It's gonna be a part. It's really funny that they do not communicate at all.
It's not that I'm nervous. I talk to everybody in my class, but it's just, I don't know.
She's not mean.
I know she's not mean.
She's quite nice, at least to me.
Listen, I don't know what it is.
Do you talk to her roommate?
Yeah, I've talked to Mary.
It's so weird. It's so weird. Her roommate and my roommate have the same name. Why did Olivia just Snapchat me? Can she magically hear this?
No.
Olivia, can you hear this? That's really weird. I ran into your mom at Wawa.
Oh, my girlfriend saw B's mom at Wawa.
Oh, jeez. I'm gonna take a snap real quick. Wait, no, I'm not gonna take a snap. Wait, Finn.
Yeah.
Do you think we'd be able to, like, connect a phone call? Because there's an aux cord.
Who would call?
No, call my mom.
Why? Is it her birthday or something?
No, it's not her birthday. But we don't have viewers, so we have to do something.
No, we don't. I like talking like this.
You don't want to talk to my mom?
We can, but I mean, we don't. It's not like we have to.
Alright, what if we give her a time limit of like 5 minutes on the phone?
Sure.
Okay. I'll tell her, like, Mom, it's 8:25. I'm hanging up at 8:30. She'll be like, why? Your show's until 9. I'll be like, 'cause.
Because Finn doesn't want to talk.
Yeah, Finn doesn't want to talk to you. Well, if Olivia ran into her at Wawa, that probably means my mom is, like, almost home.
probably still in Wawa as you call her.
Oh, true. My mom spends all of her life at Wawa. Oh, if you're listening and you don't know what Wawa is,
It's beautiful.
yeah, Wawa is beautiful. Okay.
It's not an understatement either. They have the best coffee on earth.
I'm not a coffee person, so I can't validate that statement.
But it's true.
That's what
And
I've
she
been
can
told.
validate it.
Alright, let's do this. Let's hook this up. I hope this works.
Yeah, it'll probably work.
Okay. Jeez. I almost forgot how to call my mom for a second. Alright, hold up. Mama? Alright, Mama, hold on. Ma, talk.
Whoa. Holy shit.
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want to have speaker either. Uh-oh, this just dawned on me. This is not a good idea. Ma, I have you hooked up to the radio thing. You're... Oy vey.
Can you turn that thing back up? I want to hear myself again. Whoa.
Mom?
Hello. Wow, this is weird.
No, I can't hear her. Mother.
Mother.
Mom, can you hear me?
No.
I don't know how this works. This is wild. Oh, well, I have it on the wrong thing. Mom! Oh, Jesus. Mom. Mom, can you hear me?
I heard her.
I hear her. It's just so faint. Let me turn down the mic volume. Mom?
Yeah, babe.
Oh, we can hear her. There's just a little echo.
Yeah, but do the mics pick this up?
Yeah.
So this... It's just a lot of echoing.
Alright, hold on, Mom. We're going to try something else.
Just take... You don't even have to hook it up to the mic if you put
Just
her
do it
voice
on
loud
speaker.
enough.
Mom?
Yeah?
Alright, she's just going to be on speaker. This is...
That's perfect.
Hey, listen. Hold on a second. Somebody else wants to say hi. Hold on.
Oi.
Hi, Dee.
Hi, Olivia.
Hi, Liv. Hi, babe.
Finn says hi, too.
Mama
Oh, good. No, we literally called her because of your Snapchat. Because
We're hanging out in Wawa together.
well, because we can't live stream the show again, so you know we're just chilling.
Yeah, but it was just funny because I'm in here and the next thing you know, oh hi.
You know, I think I've talked to Olivia more in the past 24 hours than I've talked to you, Ma.
That's possible. That's very possible. You haven't spoken to me that much in the last 24 hours. She said she spoke more to you than me in the last 24 hours. Yeah, that's very possible.
Yeah,
But
because
it was just kind of comical.
we had like a whole conversation. Like a whole big conversation. Like Finn barely talked to Olivia last night. I was talking to Olivia.
Okay. All right.
But, you know, just wanted to get you to be a part of the recording.
Oh, okay.
You know,
That's cool.
do you want to say anything to the possible viewers?
To the possible viewers, you need to listen to my daughter's show. Come on, wake up. Let's go.
I'm going to see if I can, like, take the audio out of a video.
You need to
And,
listen to my daughter's show.
Yeah, like, make that, like, a preview or something. Listen to the show. Wait, is Olivia still there?
Yes, Olivia is still here.
Okay, wait, does she want to say anything?
I don't know. Do you want to say anything? Hold on. I don't know. Watch the show.
Watch the show. Literally, you could just say something to Finn, because Finn's here. He just doesn't talk that loud.
Hi, babe.
Can you hear him?
Hi.
Hi.
I know, you guys never talk.
They don't talk enough, you know.
No, they don't. They only FaceTime every night.
the whole night, probably.
Basically, no, I think me and Olivia are closer friends than me and Gigi. Did you hear me?
I'll let
Yeah.
Gigi hear that.
Olivia, have a good night.
Bye, Olivia.
Brianna said, bye, Olivia. She said, she'll see you on FaceTime later.
But alright, Ma, I'll let you go. I just wanted to call you so you could be a part of the show.
Aw, baby, that was sweet.
Alright, I love you.
Very sweet. Alright, I love you.
Oh, wait, Ma, by the way.
What? What?
You remember that video project I had to do for my class?
Yeah.
Would you like to know my grade?
Yes.
I got an A.
Cool.
It was my first college
Awesome.
A.
Very good. I'm glad to hear it.
College A. Yeah, I learned that the essay I thought I got a B on was actually an A.
Wow. Wait, let me hang up with my mom. We'll talk more about it. Alright, love you, Mama.
Love you too, babe. Bye.
Bye. See? 5 minutes. That's all she got. She got her 5 minutes of fame.
I'm not complaining.
Did you just snap Olivia or something?
Yeah.
Finn and Olivia are always talking to each other, and I'm not complaining because I enjoy it.
No, I mean, we do FaceTime too much.
Too much?
Sometimes.
You think?
Sometimes I like to just hang out and quiet. I like FaceTiming her. It's easy. It's not that I don't like FaceTiming her when you guys are around. It's just easier when we're on our own. You know what I mean?
No.
It's easier to talk to her.
When we're not around.
Yeah. No, I still like. I love that you guys talk. That's awesome. Like, I'm happy about that.
You don't want me
It's
and
just
your
like-
girlfriend to be friends?
I do. That's not what I'm saying. I don't know. I like FaceTiming her. I love it, but I feel like FaceTime gets old. You know?
Does that
I'd
mean you
rather
miss
see her.
her?
Yeah.
Aww, that's so cute. I always wait to see on your both of your Snapchats and stuff. I always wait over the weekend, when I know you go home. I'm like, are
I
they
never
together?
post.
What?
I never post.
But she does.
Yeah, she does.
So I always wait. I'm like, are they together?
I think she's low key. She wants me to post more.
Well, then why
She's
don't
kind of
you?
hinted at that because I just don't pull out my phone and just take photos.
Yeah, but she wants you to show her off.
Yeah, I know. I forget. I feel bad.
I'm 99% sure she loves you. I mean, unless you guys just say that just for kicks.
Yeah, we say it just, to please the crowd.
Just for the crowd. I'm the crowd. Just so everybody knows, I am the crowd. Oh, I never finished saying about Nick calling me during my
Nick told me to go out with her, right?
What?
Nick told me to go out with her.
Really?
I was skeptical about, all of it, and he's just like, yes, go out. He's like, he really pushed me to do it.
Wow.
Same
So
with Jared.
Nick actually said something smart?
Nick and Jared both wanted me to.
Well, Jared does engineering, so I mean, of course he would say something smart. But Nick said something smart.
Jared doesn't say a lot of smart things.
Really? Jared is Finn and my cousin Nick's best friend from home. Jared is an engineering major.
You don't know Jared very well, though.
No, I don't.
When we're all over, you should be there.
I mean, I basically live at Nick's house half the time, but okay.
That's true. We're probably gonna sleep over at Nick's house.
When?
Holiday break.
Okay. Well, I will also be home, so, but yeah, okay. Because me and you have become closer since...
Oh, yeah.
Is that a good thing? Do you like being my friend?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't know.
We have to go to Washington Square this weekend.
Literally, you're like, that is what we need to do.
We need to. You guys haven't gone yet.
Maybe there's an Apple store near there. I've been to Washington Square
You have this. All right.
with my friends, but
Nick,
maybe there's an Apple store near there and we could go there Saturday.
Yeah, I just really love the Village. Like, I'm gonna bring my drawing stuff if we go down.
Okay, I'll bring my doodle book.
We should get coffee and hang out at the park. Or hot chocolate or something.
Can I get tea? Do
No.
I have to get coffee?
Yeah.
Is it a rule?
Yes.
It's a rule.
It's
I have to
the
get
new
coffee.
rule of the park.
The new
fin
rule of the
handle.
park. You can't come hang out unless you have coffee. Oh, the poor little kids. Coffee, nasty. The poor little kids have to drink coffee.
Oh, I don't know. Starbucks is actually kind of gross. I've been getting it for the past few days.
Why?
Just because I don't know. I feel like I might like it more, but I usually just drink black now, and I'm not used to drinking anything else. I feel like I don't get enough caffeine when I drink anything but black.
You should drink, like, coffee from mom and pop shops. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I should. I drink the Joe. I don't know. It's right next to the one of the West Side buildings.
Mhm.
My teacher, Gaffney.
Oh, the dude you drew in your book.
Yeah, he's awesome, by the way. Actually, he's probably like he's one of the best teachers I've ever had, period, already, and it's only been half a year. But he drinks a lot of coffee, a lot, and he always gets it from there, so.
Okay.
I drink it now, too, but their lids suck. They're like, the coffee was dripping all over, like, my white clothes the other day. It was so annoying.
Alright. Do you know if they sell tea?
No, probably not.
Wow.
It's a small shop.
Well, a lot of coffee shops
Oh,
here
yeah,
sell
actually, they probably sell tea.
Because all they have to do is sell hot water and then tea bags.
Yeah, they probably sell tea, actually.
I didn't get to finish why Nick interrupted my date, though, with his phone
Oh,
call.
wow, yeah. Totally what I was talking.
So, as Nick was leaving Starbucks and I was with Zoe, Nick goes, "Have fun," right? And I was like, "Okay, fuck you, bye." And I turned to Zoe, and I guess he heard this, but he didn't really hear this. He goes, no. Alright, I turn to Zoe and I say, I'm generally nice. Like, I'm just close with him. Like, I promise I'm nice. Like, that's not how I say goodbye to people. And she's like, no, it's okay. Then I get a phone call from Nick. Like, at that exact second, "Hey, I'm nice." I didn't say you weren't nice. Like, he wasn't listening. So, that was the first phone call that interrupted my date.
Hey, B.
Huh.
Can I print a poster from your lab one day and just put it in that empty spot right in the corner there?
Well, I'm technically not supposed to let people print in the lab, but I'm going to say yes. I just have to be with you.
That's fine.
And I have to, like, be using
No,
the
that's
computer.
the point. That's, like, what I wanted to do.
Oh, you want me to do all the work. You just want to come.
Because I know I'm not allowed to.
Oh, okay.
And you know a lot more than I do about it.
Not really, but...
I just have to buy the paper.
I have paper.
Poster paper?
No.
Exactly.
Okay, so poster paper. We need poster paper.
Well, what kind of paper do you have? Just regular printer paper?
It's like glossy photo paper, but it's like 8 by 11.
And so it's more horizontal than vertical?
Yeah.
Nah, that won't work. Yeah, I'll buy the paper.
Okay. The photo building has so much. It's just... I wish I brought my paper tonight because I could have reprinted that thing that I have to do for my project. That print. I don't know, I'll probably come this week then.
Isn't that such a good spot? Should I put it up there or should I put it like right here? Probably right here.
Yeah, that'd be cool because then you could see it from outside.
Exactly. Yeah, then you'd be able to see. I mean, I'm sure this is like the special wall, but it's all filled.
Fin loves the radio station.
Oh my god, this place is the best. If I could come here and hang out all the time, or if I could get a job here, that would be awesome.
If anyone's listening.
I really want a job here.
Jeez. I didn't have a show last week. You would think I have a lot to talk about. But it's just that I've been on medicine. I've been on a lot of medicine. I have to take Vicodin for my mouth because it hurts. And Vicodin messes me up. Have you been with me when I was a little wild on Vicodin?
Yep.
you want to talk about the experience, because I hear it's wild.
What do you mean by wild? Because you're anything but wild.
What do you mean?
You sit there and you just like you're on a different planet. You're just kind of like, your eyes are really droopy and tired. You literally just sit there in the same position the whole time and just kind of look around and speak. And just kind of like, oh, I want this. And it's like, no, you can't do that or something. I don't know. You talk like the normal way you do. It's just like quieter and lower and just calmer. And
See,
you're just like,
I guess I have like different phases with it, because when I was with Nick and Mary, like, I wouldn't shut up. And I called my mom and I was like, Mom.
oh
Mom,
no, you
Mom,
do
Mom.
talk a lot.
I mean, that's the name of the show.
Yeah, no, but you talk a lot more. If you want to talk a shit ton, I guess you should start taking Vicodin before you get on the show.
Oh my god, no, because then my head will be all, because I feel like my brain's broken when I'm on my medicine. Because, like, I can't think. I feel catatonic. Not good. I think my cousin got me sick, even though Nick claims that he's not contagious, but here I am, sniffling, and my throat hurts. Where did that come from?
I'm not sick.
Well, maybe you're just immune to the Nick disease. I don't know. He's a disease now. Literally, I printed a picture of him today in class, and I showed it, and I was like, the teacher's like, oh yeah, this is the cousin you like to mess with, and I was like, yeah, cause he was talking to us about our Thanksgiving assignment, and I was like, well, you see that boy on the wall right there, my cousin? Yeah, well, he's gonna be there, and I could get some good shots of him, with a turkey. It was funny. I sometimes I say things, and I guess the way I word them is funny, but I don't know why they're funny. I don't know. You're just looking at me like, no, you're not funny.
I'm like so confused. I was like really paying attention to, like, I was wiggling my leg, but I wasn't turning my leg, but my arm was doing this. So has something to do with the energy.
Finn is not paying attention at all.
We should go to the bottom of Manhattan, where
Like
the World
the
Trade
very
Center
bottom?
is. Where the World Trade Center is.
Why?
It's nice down there.
How do you know?
I went there.
When?
With Liv.
When?
A month ago maybe.
You and Olivia seem to have a good time. And then you don't hang out with me.
I don't think you were available.
When?
That day.
Oh, jeez, you're not helpful.
It was a month ago. I don't know.
Was it in October?
Yeah.
I literally didn't go home any weekend in October.
I don't know.
Finn doesn't love me, guys.
You weren't close with Liv yet.
Do you think I'm close with her now?
Closer. You actually, know her.
I don't know that much about her. I literally was thinking today, what grade is Olivia in?
Sophomore.
Oh, okay.
I told you a million times.
No, I keep thinking she's a junior. Because she literally doesn't act like she's like a little kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not saying she's a little kid.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, when I was a sophomore, the other people in my class, my graduating class,
Okay, yeah.
they acted like they were, stupid. Okay? And she doesn't act like that. So
yeah,
I always forget.
She, doesn't like that.
What
How other people in her grade are like that.
Is that why she's with you? Because you're an older man.
She's always been into older guys.
Oh, that explains Conan.
Yeah. Guys older than me have tried hitting her up.
You know what? I've been naming the episodes. You know what this week's episode is going to be called? Olivia Likes Conan. Or, wait, it should be something...
Conan the Handsome. Yeah.
No, it has to do something with Olivia and Conan. Both of them. Because we've been talking about Olivia a lot.
Conan the Bronin.
Conan the Bronin. But that doesn't have to do with your girlfriend.
Yeah, it does.
How?
It's Conan.
She's gonna be so happy if her name's in a title.
Moanin' Conan.
Ew, why would you want that to do with your girlfriend?
Who said it was my girlfriend? Could have been me.
Oh, wow. Finn is Conan. Guys, secret. Spoiler.
I love Conan.
It's like Clark Kent is Superman. Finn is Conan.
Conan.
Conan the Bronan.
Oh.
I'm literally like looking
Jimmy
at my hair in
Fallon
the picture.
lives around here.
Oh, Finn, go off, because you love to talk about this.
Jimmy Fallon fucking lives in Gramercy Park. The girls, the people living in the girls' residence, they see Jimmy in the morning sometimes. Like, I don't know what he's doing, but he's up in the morning, and sometimes they see them, and that's insane.
Finn
I was like a fan of Jimmy before he was even a host of whatever show.
Well,
Like, I know him from SNL. And not that I was old enough to watch, but when I was younger, I'd watch the recaps. And I was super into SNL. And I thought he was, like, really funny because he'd laugh during, like, every skit.
I literally never watched SNL. Like, I've only watched, like, some of the skits when, like...
Don't watch the new SNL. Ugh.
Why?
It's not good.
Why?
It's not good anymore. I don't know. I don't like it. It's not funny.
I need an explanation of something.
I don't know. I just lost. All the good cast is gone. Like, everyone on the show is like brand new, basically. And like, no one's really like found a place in their heart for them yet.
Does that mean that you don't love them?
I don't think a lot of people like SNL anymore.
What do you mean? I hear about it all the time. Everybody at SVA talks about SNL.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not true.
I feel like everybody talks about SNL. Like, a lot of people have talked to me about it.
I like the old seasons, like the late, like the mid, like the 2000s was really funny. Like with Andy Samberg and like Bill Hader and Fred Armisen. Tina Fey, Amy Poehler. Jimmy Fallon was in like the early 2000s.
He was?
Late 90s, early 2000s.
See, I didn't even know he was like a comedian.
Yeah, that's how he started on SNL, and then he did the Weekend Update. And that's kind of why he's a talk show host, or whatever he is now. A late night host, a host.
Whatever he is.
He's the host, right?
I think he's just like a talk show host.
Yeah, talk show host. I think that'd be cool, but I wouldn't want to do talk shows. Oh, I hate forcing people to clap and just like faking everything.
We have to talk about The View. I want your opinion on The View.
Alright, I wasn't a fan of it.
Alright, you're gonna have to explain.
I didn't like how we were forced to clap at everything, and that comedian guy wasn't funny.
You're just upset because he called you.
No, actually, that doesn't bother me. That doesn't bother me. It's just he was kind of annoying. And I just didn't feel comfortable, like, standing up and clapping for nothing. And then I didn't even see anything the whole time because the camera was in the way. And we were literally there. Like, 1/10 of the whole time we were there was actually watching them do The View.
I know!
The rest of it was just sitting there watching, like, fucking recaps of the season and, like, just watching that stupid comedian. I don't know.
It was actually pretty dumb that we didn't really get to watch The View.
I know. And I love Whoopi Goldberg. I mean, everybody does, right?
I mean, yeah.
But she was barely even there.
She was barely. Finn is salty.
Yeah.
Finn thought he was going to get to, like, love up on Whoopi Goldberg.
I think everybody does.
Everybody wants to love up on Whoopi.
I don't know. It just wasn't fun.
Well, I was upset because my watch thought I had exercised for an hour because that's how much we had to clap.
Yeah.
It was too much.
We did get $150 though.
Yeah, that was fun. I like that.
I bought my girlfriend nice stuff. So.
Finn finally got to treat Olivia because he doesn't have a job yet, but he's working on it. But he got $1.50 from the show.
Yes. So please hire me, radio show.
Please hire me.
I'm gonna. Should I ask about the applications after this?
Oh, if you want. I'm currently doodling you, Finn, but I don't think it's coming out that well.
You are?
I know you, so
Oh, how's it gonna look?
I don't know. Like I
I
only
mean,
have
your
a black.
doodles before were pretty clean. They were good.
I only
as
have
far
a
as
black
doodles go.
pen, so
Can I see?
yeah. I'm not done the eyes.
I got ready to freeze them.
Okay. I literally have to color in the eyes, but I just have a black pen, so I can't make your hair all like blonde and accurate.
Yellow.
Yellow.
I'm gonna lay down on this couch. Oh, I'm
Finn's ready
tired.
for his therapy session.
I'm literally so tired.
Why are you tired? You had like one class.
I know, but I just played Animal Crossing when I got back.
Oh, you're right. That does take a lot out of you.
If you guys are interested, you should message us for our friend codes.
True. Play Animal Crossing with us.
Yeah. We
Be
should
our
actually
friend.
get like a fucking group of people to play Animal Crossing.
I agree.
That would be so much fun.
I really agree. Like, I really want that to happen. Because I want to play Animal Crossing with people.
You know, yeah, I never did that. I mean, Will only just got Animal Crossing for his DS, so we play whenever we're in the mood to. But it's not often. Will's my brother, by the way.
Alright, Finn, this isn't that good. But, because I'm not good at, like, the accuracy. You know?
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I mean...
Everyone's got the mouth.
Yeah, I don't know. I suck at, like... Because whenever I try to draw a mouth, it comes out crooked. So, I just draw, like, a box, and then I draw the teeth. I don't know. But it was my attempt. I fucked up with the eyes, though. I've been trying to do that little thing. You know where you leave, like, a white spot so it looks like there's, like, the light shining in their eyes?
Yeah.
I tried to do that, but I messed up. I don't know. I'll redo you at a later date.
Yeah, try to get some good details.
Yeah. I gotta really, you know. Maybe I'll use, like, my yellow marker the next time I try it. So I can really get Finn's hair.
Yeah, I want to dye it a different color next time.
What, like,
I kind of
green?
wanted to this time. I, like, wanted to be more ashy
Okay.
in this.
The way you said ashy is just funny.
I want to go, like, taupe. Actual taupe. I
Is
wanted
it-
to this time, but then I changed my mind, kind of.
Is it pronounced taupe or is it like top?
It's taupe.
It's taupe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's taupe.
I don't know all the words.
Oh, Liv told me it was taupe.
I feel like Olivia knows. Like, what does she want to do? Like,
She was interested in film for a while, nutritionist, psychologist, and now she's back to being interested in nutritionist.
wow.
She was also interested in photography, but she just likes doing that as a hobby rather than a career.
All right.
So,
No, I just never know. Like, that's something we don't talk about on the phone. We just always, like, Finn and Olivia, since they're so straight, Olivia has to ask me, like, gay questions.
the gay questions.
The gay questions. Like,
What is the gay question of life?
yeah. Like, for example, she, like, no, I don't even think she asked this. What was it that Nick ended up saying how, like, I would be the guy in a relationship? Remember that? It was, like, last night. And I was like, you're right. It can't just be two women. It has to be a man and a woman.
It's funny how he thinks he knows that stuff. Oh, what did he say the other night? He, You even brought it up last night.
What?
How he thought lesbians and men are similar.
Oh, yeah, he thinks that lesbians think the same way men do.
And he's like, I think they do, or something like that. He's like, well, why not? I don't know, and whatever. And then yesterday he's like, you guys know I was half joking. And you know he wasn't half joking.
He always says that he's half joking
I know.
when he knows he's wrong.
I know. I think that's something he should learn to do.
Just be wrong.
It's okay to be wrong. Everyone's wrong sometimes.
Just accept it.
Yeah, everyone's wrong. It's fine. then I feel like if you're accepting of that, more people will believe when you're right. Believe you when you're right. You know? That's how I feel, at least. Like, I don't know.
No, I get you.
Like that, I don't know. I don't always trust a person who's just like, acts like they're right all the time and they know everything.
Sorry, I was just playing with the mouse and seeing if I could get the mouse to be on both screens at the same time. I can if I'm really slow about it.
How many minutes do we have?
We have 4 minutes. I mean, we don't have to go for the whole hour if you don't want.
No, it's good. We only have 4 minutes left.
Now you're getting I'm tired.
It's contagious.
I think the guys before us were live. I think we could have tried to be live. I don't know. We'll just upload this after.
That one guy, the white guy, was an animation major. I don't know who the other guy was, though.
I
don't know what major he was in.
I didn't know either of them. I feel like he was a film kid. He seemed like he was a film kid.
He was really weird when he came out.
I feel like that's just how film kids are. They're just weird. They're just strange. I was gonna Google I already Googled it. I thought I was gonna Google something and I couldn't remember what it was. Oh, real quick before this ends, I also wanted to say about another phone call I got during my date, because did I tell you about the girl Sarah in my class who called me? So, she never calls me, so I didn't want to not answer, because, you know, I want to make sure people are okay. So, Sarah calls me, and Sarah and I were also doing a project, so especially had to answer the call. So, frickin' Sarah calls me. She's asking me questions about the project, and I'm like, "Hey Sarah, remember that thing I was doing today?" And she's like, well, you had a date yesterday, right?" And I'm like, well, she was like, "Oh, wait, what? What?" Like, she freaked out, and then she's like, "Wait, you had a date?" I was like, "Think." And she goes, "Well, you had a date yesterday." And I was like, "No, today." And she's like, "Oh, how was it?" And I'm like, "Right now." And she's like, "What?" And I'm like, "It's happening right now." And she's like, "Right now?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "You're waiting?" And I'm like, "No, it's right now." And she's like, "You're with her?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "And I'm on the phone with you?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "I'm so sorry." And she's like laughing.
So slow. She's like...
She was like laughing, and she's like, "I'm so sorry." And I'm like, "Okay, well, I'll talk to you later. I'll see you in class." And she's like, "Okay, all right, bye." Like, and it's like, really? And my dad called, and my mom also called during this date.
I should have called.
Yeah, you should have.
And then I should have called Zoe.
Do you have her number?
No.
I feel like I teach you things about her, and I don't even mean to. Like, I don't want to say it on air.
Don't.
But the thing last night.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
But, that sounds like it was something terrible. It wasn't even something terrible. I just don't want to share, like, all the details about everything. But geez, I hope that this can be live next week.
Yeah.
I miss being live.
We're not going to be on next week.
Oh my god.
Thanksgiving.
I literally picked, like, the worst night because everything happens on Thursday.
Yeah, I know.
Alright. Well, next week is Thanksgiving.
Can we get Fridays?
What?
Can we get Fridays?
Maybe we can switch second semester? Well, Fridays wouldn't be good because Nick goes home on Fridays and I always have to go home with him. Like, when I go home, I have to go home with him.
Oh.
I just lost my pen cap. But yeah. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. Have a happy
Thanksgiving.
Turkey Day. If not, I hope next Thursday is a nice day for you. And yeah, hopefully we will be on air. Not next Thursday.
If you're not stuffing your
Thursday
face with turkey, stuff your face with ass.
What did you say? Finn is a strange being. I apologize, folks. But yeah, alright. We will see you again talk to you again. Have a happy Turkey Day. Alright, we done? We good?
Yeah.
Okay. Peace out.